Exclamation, everybody, and welcome back to some more Mars, something. What is the name of this game? I've completely forgotten. It has completely gone out of my brain. But whatever. Anyway, you'll know because you'll see it on the title. It'll be fine. Everything will be good. Anyway, we're continuing on here, and we've just gone into January of 1958. We've had our funding review. We're now tier 2 in funding, which is excellent. And we're going to launch our artificial satellite next month. I don't have... Can I build this now? I can now build our rocket test pad. Question is where? If I put it here, I get launch reliability. Launch reliability and less vehicle cost. Okay. Nothing there. Minus 10 there. Launch reliability. Alright, so we'll do it here then. Keep it in line. Excellent. All right, so we got that building. Or it's... the building is building, I should say. Next event. All right, launch day for our artificial satellite. See what we can do here. Of course, by holding this off to February, if there's bad weather, it's going to be a real pain in the butt. That's the other thing. Like, if I had launched in January and it was bad weather, I could have pushed it to February and it would have been, you know, maybe better conditions. So it's, again, you're kind of, there's a lot of things you have to keep in mind and bear in mind. So we just got 0%, adequate conditions. Everything's good there. And 47% launch success. So we'll see how this goes, friends.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have liftoff.
Okay. All right. Secure launch. So now we're going to go into orbit, friends. Our booster goes up a level, and so does our upper stage. So the reliability goes up as well. And here's where the different payloads come into effect. So our task in order to complete this mission is to collect 2 transmission icons, transmission symbols, and 2 research, basically. And how you do that is by sending commands. And we get up to 2 commands. Sometimes you'll get a bonus where you'll get like a 3rd command, depending on how well the launch went and all that stuff. And or even the build, if your build gets might unlock one, that kind of thing. And we have 4 turns to complete our goal. So our objective is to get 2 comms, to end with 2 comms, I should say, and to end with 2 data. If we end with 3 comms and 3 data, we get an additional 50% bonus reward, which is obviously what we're going to shoot for. We have power. Now, power, as you can see, is used for several different things. One of them here is the signal return test. It takes power, 1 power in, and out comes some signal stuff, some comm, right? Down here, power goes in, out comes 1 data resource. And then obviously there's a recharge power that you can do that takes up a command as well. That will give you 1 energy back. The other thing is power also is used to avoid negative things. So even though I'm saying do this, you can see there's like a 25% chance that it's not going to work, 75% chance that it will be fine, and 10% chance it will be more than fine, right? If we fall into that 25% chance of it not being fine, our rewards are the output will be diminished by some amount. However, if I spend an additional power, I can avoid that output diminishing. So you can see how you kind of have to balance things. But you'll see as we go here. So we definitely want to do a signal return test. And I want to do a, now you can see down here, I could get, if I use one more energy and the signal that I obtained from up here, I can get 3 data right off the bat with the atmospheric sampling. I'm going to try it because we have 4 turns. So, you know, if we don't succeed, we have plenty of time to recharge and other things. We still have 2 energy, so I'm doing it now while we have the most energy that we're going to have. And now confirm. All right, and here you can see the negative. We only got 8% there. The atmospheric interference, terrestrial weather patterns have caused a degradation in the signal. The command's output will reduce by 1, which means I wouldn't get anything, which means the next command would completely fail. So I'm going to have to resist that. So this next command will actually kick off. There you go. That's where we use the additional power. And that one just barely succeeded at 26%. So we got that. That's good. Bam, there we go. All right, so I am going to do, let's see. So recharge power, even though it'll show up as like in the second slot of the commands here, it actually goes first. So you don't have to worry so much about that. I'm going to do that, and I'm going to do the maybe we'll do the data transmission as well. See how we do there. And all these percentages that we're seeing are based on how my payload reliability. This is where all that payload reliability stuff comes into play. And wow, we far and away succeeded. We got an additional 1 data. So that's good. And as soon as you hit your bonus goals, it just immediately stops. You don't play any more turns after that. So there you go. We got all the bonuses and everything. There it is. There's our mission rewards. Bam. Okay. And so we succeeded at the old artificial satellite. Means we were first to do it. If I look here, we go here. Yeah, we got first place on that one. These guys, Japan's the next one in line here, and they're not going for another 4 months. So we're doing pretty good here. We're a little bit ahead, which is always a good thing. We have some requests. We have a request to do a atmospheric sampling. So let's do that. We can plan that out. Select vehicle, just a sounding rocket, as we normally do, which is at level 2 now. So our launch reliability is up there. It'll take 2 months to build it. We'll do that. The reason I'm doing this now is A, I can use the additional resources, like the science and everything that's going to generate. And B, I don't have the next milestone mission is going to require a bunch of research. So it's going to take a few months to do that anyway. So we might as well get some launches going. Every time we get a launch going, whether it succeeds or fails, we're increasing the reliability of the next launch anyway. So it's a net positive to try it. We can take a hit in our popularity, which we're at 500 right now, our support, I should say, but I don't think it'll knock us down to the first tier of funding again, but we'll see. And then we're almost on our way to mission control here. I really want to get this because that'll unlock an additional mission slot so we can have 2 missions going at once, that kind of thing. So let's do next event. And then we have some random things that show up. So fears over artificial satellite. Following your agency launching the first artificial satellite, several foreign newspapers have claimed the satellite represents a global security threat. Japan have requested that your agency releases the full specifications of your Explorer payload to prove its scientific purpose and quell public anxiety. Your advisors believe agreeing to the request will improve your reputation with Japan, though the latter will likely gain science from it. They're kind of far behind, so I'm going to say I would like to have the reputation. I haven't even talked about reputation yet, but we'll share the specs. Japan has gained some science as well. So over here in diplomacy, you can see this is how we stack up versus the other space agency. So Soviets hate us. Absolutely hate us. They're negative 225. They don't want to work with us. They're working against us. ESA is lukewarm. They're lukewarm with us. They're at 120. This comes into play when you do some joint missions, which I haven't gotten to yet, where you can have like the ESA and NASA combine their resources to do some kind of joint mission and stuff. This is generally a good idea as it goes, and you know, it also gives you bonuses and stuff as well. So active diplomacy effects, I get additional 5% for funds because I'm so buddy with the ESA, and additional science as well, that kind of thing. Because we're on speaking terms, so we're exchanging some science, we're exchanging some funds, those kinds of things. Japan is warming up to us. They're not quite there yet, but they're like, you know, they're at 85. And China doesn't give a lick. They don't care a lick. You can see here, this is where you would propose joint missions and stuff. This is their upcoming launch of an artificial satellite in 4 months. They most recently did a test launch, that kind of thing. There's the effects in place. Neutral China. Japan we're still neutral, but you know, so there's no effects yet, but you get the idea how this works. Play light politics. All right, next event for us. Test pad is complete. So our launch reliability, we can now train up our launch reliability so we can make it even more reliable. And then mission control research is complete. And our vehicle is ready to go. 5% launch reliability, excellent. Launch preparations. So let's see, we can do some training. You can train up some science, or I can train up the launch reliability. I don't think we need to increase the launch reliability. We're going to do by 3%. Right now it's at 61. I think that's fine. I think getting some more science out of it would be a good idea. So we'll do that. And then let's see what our launch dates are looking like. All right, May is not good, so we'll go June here. Gives us 10% more as far as that will go, as the science goes. So that seems fine. We'll do that. We'll select that date. Confirm. There we go. Go to the base now. We will build mission control. I can't build mission control yet. I don't have the funds. All right. So we'll have to wait on that. But we do have some research now. Let's go over to our vehicles and let's start getting some vehicles researched for our next milestone. I'll get the 1200 kilogram one here. That's 250 science. They're both 250 science, so I guess it doesn't really matter. Might as well go for one that's got the higher capacity. I mean, although this one gains more reliability per level than this one does, but I mean, the reliability on this one's 65%, and the reliability on this one's 75%, so it makes sense. Although it does cost, this one does cost less than this one, but yeah. We'll do some research there. That going. And anything else here? So atmospheric measurements. So this one uses experimental fuel, so our launch reliability goes down, but you know, it also gets a science reward for mission success. But I can't do that yet because I don't have a mission slot. I've already got one mission in the mission slot. Animal in space is the next one, the next phase, and I've already done the research for that, I believe. Oh, no, I haven't done the research yet. So I still need to do that. That's 500. But I do know from the tutorial I know that I need an additional booster, I believe, and an upper stage, I think. Is that true? No, actually I don't think I need I think I'm okay there. Yeah, you know what? Let's hold off on that. Let's get the mission researched first, and then I can see what I need for it. And this is going to take 500. It's going to take a couple months to research this, so you know, let's get it right. All right, next event. Animal in space research complete, and our test launch here is ready to go. 1%. 275 for the science if we succeed. And it's raining. That's fun. What kind of negative is this going to give us? Minus 12%. Eesh. Let's reschedule. We're going to reschedule this. We're going to try for July. Let's do that. Confirm that. All right. We got the research done for the mission, right? What does this take? So we need to research Eden. Oh, that's right. We need to research the payload. That's what it was. And this is 750. So let's get that started. So on that same thing. And then I think, what is the suggested? Yeah, see, here's where all the suggested parts are. All right. But they're not necessary, but they're suggested for it. Which some of these, like this is 150, 250, 50, 250. Yeah, I mean, probably take 2 months to do each of those. Most likely. And we got orbital radio and stuff there. But that said, I have the money. I now have the money to build mission control, which will take 4 months to build, but that'll give us an additional slot. So we can do what we need to do here. Now, where do I get the most benefit from? That's launch reliability, payload cost, payload build cost. No, nothing there. A negative off of that one. Launch reliability. Launch reliability. So really up here seems like the best place to put it because I get benefits of both launch reliability and payload. So we'll do that. Oh, I can't. There's a lake there, but that's all right. I'll move it one over. There we go. Do that. Yeah. All right. Next event. Let's try again here and see if the conditions are a little bit better. It's still raining. That's fun. Very unlucky here. Only getting a minus 8% this time. Let's reschedule. Because we're still getting science bonus and everything from it, so let's do that. Let's do it. Japan failed to launch artificial satellite. China completed their test launch. And it puts them in 5th place. The Union is launching artificial satellite in 6 months. So is China. Okay. Alright. Let's keep in mind what's going on over there. And yeah, 750 research. We need to start building up some more research here. Alright, let's go for it. See what we got now. Whoop, launch mission. Let's see if we can succeed this time. Yep, it's much clearer day. This is good. Sometimes it just requires a little bit of patience. Oh, we got plus 6% for good conditions. All right, we're going for it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have liftoff.
Okay, good. Not bad. Our rocket's now level 5. Even more reliable. Our mission rewards. And there we go. All right. We did that. Atmospheric sampling. What else do we got here? So, how much more until Eden? Quite a bit. Okay, let's go requests. And orbital radio. Experimental payload. Payload reliability, orbital radio. Launch reliability. Our launch reliability is already kind of suspect, but go with the orbital radio one here. And yeah, payload reliability is quite a bit down, 40%. That's 25% there. That's these. Let's go with standard. And we'll build that. Gonna take 2 months to build that. Planning underway, okay. Our mission control is going to be 2 months away. Our funding update is going to be 5 months away. So let's go next event. Race to space. The prospect of launching the first human into space is dominating the newspapers. Most have labeled it an impossible endeavor, whilst the less skeptical outlets claim a rival agency are bound to get there first. Several have contacted your agency for a statement. Declare that we will win the race. Need 100 supports. You have replied that it is not only possible but inevitable that a human will reach space, and what's more, your agency will be the first to achieve it. It has resulted in a surge of public support, yet detractors maintain your agency is setting itself up for a fall. Well, ain't that always the case? Ain't that always the case? There we go. Control is complete. Eden research is complete. Our orbital radio payload is complete. Okay, and our payload reliability was up by 10%. That's good. So that undoes some of the negative of the actual experimental nature of the payload. That's good. I can go to design vehicle. And I can reuse design and say Intrepid. So we'll load that design in. That's the one we saved before. And that meets all the all the stuff that we need. So, confirm. 2 months on that. 94,000. Solar system. And let's go to research. And then we want to start getting some of these boosters and things researched. So let's research the cheaper ones first. Because we're just sending an animal into space, not human. So research the cheaper booster there. And so what did China do? China's got completed their artificial satellite. They were second to do it. Okay. Very good. And we have a second planning slot now. So animal in space. And got this going. That's going to be 250. I think it'll be done in a month. No, 83, 183, 193. Yeah, it's going to take 2 months to do that. And then probably this one's 150. So that'll probably only be 1 month, maybe. Maybe 2. So we'll do that. We can start to plan it anyway. So plan mission, like payload, Eden payload. Yeah, starting power 5, build times 2 months. Yeah, that's good. Do standard. It costs 237,000 smackaroonies, which we don't have. I'm not going to get very far here. Okay, that's fine. We need to make some money. So since we got to make some money, let's go. I mean, honestly, these don't make us money, but they do make us science and stuff and support. Support tends to make us money. So let's get this ionospheric measurements. No mission slots. Oh, what? Oh, okay. Abort. Yeah, that's fine. Abort that for right now because we don't have the stuff. Let's do ionospheric measurements. Plan that out. Sure, 95K. Which we don't have yet, but that's fine. We'll just one will be a little bit cheaper for us. Yeah, all right, we'll keep that in mind. When's our funding review? In 3 months? Okay. Well, let's go do the next event. I'll go research complete. Okay. There's our orbital radio vehicle. We're not going to be able to launch until January, though, aren't we? What is our negative on this one? Launch reliability is 77%. The payload. Okay, so increase the science reward, launch reliability. So let's do the science reward. Launch date. No, we can go in just 1 month. All right, we'll do that. Select that date. Confirm. And then this one here, build the payload. On that, get some research going in the upper stage. And then we'll see if do I have enough? Oh yeah, I got enough for the next funding tier. That's going to be very, very, very useful. All right. Power cut. A local power outage during the construction of the Explorer payload for your upcoming ionospheric measurements mission has resulted in minor damage to one of the components. Your engineers have estimated a 5% reduction in payload reliability. Currently 65% unless the component is replaced at a cost of 100K. Leave it. All right. There you go. Oh, it's 800 to the next tier. Oh, nice. Okay, so 105K per month. Forget it. Scout research complete. Basic solid fuel upper stage is done. And now we get to launch our orbital radio. So let's do it. Do it to it. See if we can get 420 research for it. Alright, plus 2%. So our launch reliability is pretty decent chance getting up there. Only 5% of critical failure. So I'd say we are good here.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have liftoff.
Awesome. Alright. Our booster levels up, and so is our upper stage. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. We could auto-resolve if we wanted to. Completed one similar mission. So we get an additional, since we completed one similar mission ourselves, we get an additional 5% of success. 31% chance success, 15% chance bonus, and 14% chance it fails. Let's just, I mean, yeah, but I guess we can do it ourselves. Why not? But I'm glad that the auto resolve is there. Like 3 comms and 1 data. Bonus reward for 5 comms and 1 data. Huh, interesting. Okay, so let us do the visual data collection, then data transmission, and confirm. Let's resist that failure. We got just into the critical success there. Filter update, increased data collection. The command will generate an additional 1 data. Excellent. Okay, so all we really need is 2 more of these, right? We only have 1 power, so let's do a recharge and do that. Confirm. There we go. Accept. Cool. And then we just need 1 more. I got 2 turns to do it. So let's recharge again and do that again. We have just enough power to make it work. So there we go. And there's our bonus reward. Nice. Cool. All right. So NASA completed orbital radio. Soviet Union is launching artificial satellite in 11 months. They failed their artificial satellite in October. Ooh, thing. China completed their artificial satellite back in September. They were the second. Okay. Okay. I think we've got a leg up here, at least. Research. Let's start researching some of these other ones as well. For when we get to human. Should I do that? Human. Where's the human space? Satellite imaging. Human in space. 1,000. Missions. I'm wondering. I'd like to do the payload reliability thing here. Let's get that started. Let's get a research on that building. So we can study better payload reliability stuff when that stuff comes up. But that will do it for this episode, friends. I think we're doing pretty well, actually, honestly. So thanks so much for watching, and I will see you next time.